To what degree is the Indian market not correlated, i.e. insulated from what's going on with the global volatility situation?
Great question. I think India for the last 2.5 years has been able to buck the trend, and the volatility which the rest of the globe has seen with the conflicts erupting in multiple parts, Indian market has not been impacted. That has primarily been driven by domestic liquidity. We have seen domestic liquidity flows of around $3.5 billion per month for the year to date every month. And that has been the bulwark for the Indian market's strength and stability. As long as we see domestic inflows coming through, I think the Indian market will definitely be able to buck any volatility which the rest of the world may experience.
We're tracking the Indian economy, and in terms of GDP, continuing to be the fastest growing economy in the world. Do you expect this to continue, and how will it drive the markets, if at all?
Yes, I think India's growth rate should remain in the region of 7%. In fact, from this week onwards, we are at the beginning of the very important festival season. That will continue up to Christmas and December. So from the first week of September to December is the big festival shopping, which also includes Diwali. And therefore, there's definitely going to be pickup in GDP growth rate. The harvesting season also happens as the Indian monsoon comes to an end by end September. So October, November is when the harvesting and the agriculture products hit the markets. Jan, Feb, March is also the best season in terms of weather and climate. So there's travel tourism boost which happens in the country. So yes, we will definitely see good GDP growth continue, and in fact should pick up on a quarterly basis from the current festival season onwards.
Another discussion topic has been the increase in weighting of the Indian market in the MSCI Emerging Markets Index, overtaking China even. In response to this, how are you increasing your coverage or your exposure into the Indian market?
Yeah, I think good question. We continue to build our coverage in terms of number of stocks. And this is something which will see impact essentially on new sectors which are joining. The internet sector, the tech-driven delivery sector is where some of our new coverage is coming in. And we will also see the listing of new businesses. We have an IPO of Bajaj Housing Finance happening this week. So there are new businesses which are coming to the market. And all this essentially is both widening, deepening, and broadening of the sectors. I think India is actually unique in Asia with China in the sense that it has a spectrum of sectors and sectors which have traditionally not got as much love and attention, especially the manufacturing sector or capital goods sector, are also seeing fresh infusion of funds and expansion of business activity.